let's tier rank the Vampire Academy books. At the highest tier, we're going to have Molnesia Legend, and that's going to be the best book or books that I believe are in the series. They made me feel all of the feels, and perfect, chef's kiss. I wouldn't change a thing. In the next tier, we have Spirit Dreaming. One of my favorite aspects of these books were Adrian's spirit dreams, so that's going to be B or A tier, the next tier, whatever. Really, very, very good. They just aren't good enough to claim the top spot, but amazing. The next tier down is going to be Cowboy Duster. It's just there. It's in the story. It serves a purpose, but it's not my favorite. Then we have Spell Vasilissa Dragomir, and it's boring. I would, what did Rose say? Oh, only a sadistic MRFer would make a 6-year-old spell Vasilissa Dragomir. It's like, what are we doing? It wasn't the best. And at the bottom tier, we have Strigoi, the worst of the worst. And I don't think we're going to use that today for these books, but I'm going to reuse this template to rate the plots of Vampire Academy, of the entire series, so that's going to come in handy. Okay, let's start off with the book that started the series, The Vampire Academy. And I'm going to put this one in Cowboy Duster, simply because it was very teenage drama. I ate it up when I was 13, but as an almost 30-year-old, I can do without that book. But it serves its purpose. It introduces the characters, the plot. It just gets everything started, and it's a good book, but not my favorite from the series as a whole. Next, we have Frostbite, and Frostbite is one of my favorite books out of the entire series. It's when we get introduced to Adrian Ivashkov, and he's like my favorite character, so this is going into Spirit Dreaming, which seems fitting for Adrian. But this is when things start to get real, okay? We have our first side character death, so warning. Yeah, we see Rose step in and get her first Strigoi kills, rather. So this is amazing. And you also start to see the Strigoi tactics, that they're not operating by what the Guardians believe this entire time. They have strategies, and they're working together to eliminate their prey. So it's going in Spirit Dreaming. Next, we have Shadow Kiss. Shadow Kiss, it's not a surprise, but it's going into Molnesia Legend. This book is the best book out of all of them. Honestly, this has everything that you can ever need. Oh my god, I felt all the feels, and this was the book that left me crushed after reading it. Spoiler warning yet again. This is the book where we see our beautiful Rose Hathaway struggling after the loss of Mason. And not only that, but she starts to see Mason as a ghost, and you figure out what's going on there. Then you have her relationship with Dimitri being explored a bit more. Then at the end, you have the attack on the school, and it is such a big moment, and she really steps up, and she does the dang thing with Christian. It's amazing. It's a fantastic book, 10 out of 10. And at the end, spoiler warning, you were warned. And at the end, when Dimitri is turned, he's awakened into a Strigoi, she leaves and she goes off to go hunt down the love of her life and kill him. And that was just oh my god, that was the cliffhanger of the century for me as a 13-year-old reading it. So, Molnesia Legend. Next, we have Blood Promise, which I love Blood Promise. The only reason why it's not in Molnesia Legend is because of Lissa's plot with Avery. I didn't really care for it, honestly. I feel like Richelle had so much going on with Rose. This was kind of an afterthought, and like, oh yeah, I need to put her in this book. What do I do with her? Throw in Avery, another spirit user, and yeah, she's only there for one book, and then bye. You served your purpose. You served Lissa being entertained while Rose was gone. So I could have done without that. That's why Blood Promise as a whole is going into Spirit Dreaming. But if it was just Rose's story, that would be S tier, or Molnesia Legend. Okay, next we have Spiritbound. Spiritbound is going to go in Cowboy Duster. It's not my favorite of the series. It's just, I don't know. Why do not... Maybe, okay, you know what? I'll put it in Spirit Dreaming because the next one is going somewhere. But this one we have Rose really looking into her relationship with Adrian and actually giving him a chance because he helped her out in the last book by supplying her with loads of money so that she can go hunt down Dimitri. And she promised him a chance, and she is giving him a chance. She's giving him a chance. But you know, she's still heartbroken over Dimitri. She thought she killed him, but she didn't. So now he's hunting her down, and so she, you know, has to deal with that. She becomes a guardian in this book. And this is the book where we have Lissa turn Dimitri back into a vampire. She heals him, and that's huge. But I don't know. There was just something about this book that just, it wasn't my favorite. It just wasn't. And finally, we have Last Sacrifice. And that's going into Spell Vasilisa Dragomir. This is not my favorite book by far. It's clearly my least favorite book. I just didn't like the way the story wrapped up. I'll probably go more into it in a different video, but the character assassinated my girl Tasha Ozera, and I'm not here for it. Not here for it. I didn't like that. I didn't like having Rose cheat on Adrian with Dimitri. In my opinion, she never actually really gave Adrian a fair shot, which I believe he deserved. So I'll leave that there, but if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. And if you disagree too, I want to know what you would rank them.